Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. My name's FM18, and you're watching the Dafuge Challenge, episode 109, with Enfield Town FC. The good news is we haven't lost. The bad news is it may be too late in the season for us to really do anything about it. Chair's squeaking the hell tonight. I don't know for sure, to be honest with you. I know after Bournemouth we were away at Leicester and we won 2-1. Andy Burke had a 36-minute goal for the Foxes. Then in the second half, Hank Crum had a 59th-minute goal. Wanjo Martin had a 72nd-minute goal. Leicester was on the attack all game. We were on the counter all game, and it showed. They had 27 shots, 11 on target. Hernandez was absolutely fabulous in between the sticks. Doesn't show in his rating, which is annoying as hell. But this was a really good win for us. They're all really good wins for us. After Leicester, we were home against West Ham, our perennial nemesis, I should say, and we absolutely bossed him. It didn't help that Douglas got sent off in the 45th minute for persistent fouling after getting a yellow card in the 35th minute. After that, it was Katie bar the door. I went off the counter to control, and that's when we just really started racking up the shots and on target. Tom Yu had a 5th-minute goal. Alexander David equaled for West Ham 2 minutes later, and then Phil Coe had a 64th-minute goal. Everybody had a really solid game. With the exception of Christoph, who's been kind of back and forth lately, but Hernandez, again, was really good between the sticks. He's proven to be a very nice pickup. After West Ham, we were home against Everton. This was one of those games that neither side really wanted to win, so we didn't. We had 11 shots, 6 on target. Everton had 18 and 9. Wanjo Martin had an 84th-minute goal for us, and I went to defend, and right after I did that, Paulo Duran had an 86th-minute goal, and then there were no highlights the rest of the half. It was really kind of frustrating. Hernandez had an off game. I don't know why. He stopped all but one shot. He didn't have any mistakes that I saw. 1 minute he was at 6'7", the next minute he was at 6'4", the next minute he was at 6'2". It was just annoying. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that he tore his groin, although he did that in practice. He is going to be out 5 to 7 weeks. Figure 6 weeks. He'll come back around the Man United Arsenal game. It's a good thing I picked up Pickford, because he can step right in. I don't know. We are currently in 18th place, tied with Watford. They're beating us on goal differential. But the difference between Watford and Newcastle is 5 points. And we, of course, are playing Newcastle after we're playing Chelsea. So this is a key game for us. A lot of key games for us. We play Middlesbrough one more time. And everyone else is top of the table, it seems. Where's Burnley? Burnley's 11th. Yeah, the end of the season is not doing us any favors. After Newcastle and West Brom, our lowest rated opponent is West Brom, and they're 11th. So, anyhow, we got our FA Cup 5th round game against Chelsea today. I'm going to set that up, and we'll be back with that in just a bit. Well, today we are hosting Chelsea, and we are playing our 4-4-2 diamond today. Jurassic, Durante, Christoph, and Arnaud as the defenders in front of Pickford. Coe as the defensive midfielder behind Valda and Ward-Prowse. Garmendia as the attacking midfielder behind Kremer and Camillo. Chelsea's playing a 4-4-2. Courtois in goal, Schulte, Ednaldo, Feller, and Luiz as the defensive back four. Secho, Arthur, Giuliano, and Augusto as the midfield four. Cabrera and Mercic top as the strikers. Courtois still at Chelsea. No early goals. Jurassic to Co, to Valda, over to Garmendia, out to Ward-Prowse, back to Garmendia, and his pass is errant. Mercic to Cabrera for Chelsea. Now his pass is intercepted by Jurassic, sends it up to Kremer. Ward-Prowse has it now to Garmendia, and his pass is errant. Camillo ran the entirely opposite direction the pass was going. Ednaldo across the field to Augusto. Out to Luis. Back up to Augusto, dispossessed by Jurassic, but Mercic's going to get there before anyone else can. He crosses it to Cabrera. What the hell was that? Pickford didn't stop that? Are you kidding me? What the hell was that, weak sauce? I think I got Paulo Dybala on the bench. Feller with the free kick out to Augusto. Centers it in. Cabrera's there. He's asking gripes. Well, the good news is we've had our chances. Bad news is I haven't seen any of them. Durante into the crowd towards Kremer, knocked down to Valda. Centers it to Ward-Prowse, who gives it away to Giuliano. Up to Mercic, who's all alone. Crosses it in. Cabrera's there. Mothers. If your combined goal total over-under was 7, you may be in danger of losing that. Jurassic towards Kremer. Knocked down. Ward-Prowse to Garmendia. To Valda. To Ward-Prowse. Out to Kremer. Centers it into Carrillo. Camillo even. And we score. Get one back. Nice. It was a good cross by Kremer. Garmendia with a cheeky back heel for no apparent reason. Nice header by Camillo. And the stadium looks nice. Jurassic with a throw-in to Co, to Valda, to Garmendia, out to Ward-Prowse, back to Garmendia, to Co, all the way back out to Jurassic. To Co, to Garmendia, given away. Schulte, up to Cabrera. Passes it back to Giuliano, who almost loses it, but now Mercic has it. Out to Augusto, into Cabrera. Yeah. Okay. No, Pickford still looks good doing the Olé! Cabrera's had all 4 Chelsea goals. Arnaud with a throw-in to Co. Crosses it in to nobody on our side. Feller knocks it out. Durante's going to intercept that. Up to Co. Centers it to Ward-Prowse. To Garmendia. Up to Camillo. Taps it over to Kremer. Back to Ward-Prowse. Garmendia has it. He loses it. Cabrera has it. Dispossessed by Christoph. Durante knocks it forward, but there's no one in an Enfield jersey near there. Feller sends it back to Courtois. Christoph knocks it down, but Sancho has it up to Cabrera. And Pickford, finally, with a stop. Arthur with a corner kick in. Knocked away. And Cabrera's shot hits the side netting. Coming up on the end of the game. Pickford with the free kick, and that is it. Well. Well, we got Newcastle coming up next, so I'm going to get us to that game, set the best 11, and we'll be back with that match in just a bit. And the Cringe Fest could possibly continue because it is Youth Intake Day. And as long-time followers of this series, all two of you, know our youth intakes have been horrible to the point where I haven't even shown some of them. I've relegated them to like the 19th circle of hell. Joe Gritoro Lawson has potentially one of the most gifted players to come through the youth ranks at Enfield Town in recent years. Henry Grayson and Joe Bannister. Now, the kicker is, Ryan Green has been my head of youth development for a long, long time. And he should be a fabulous guy. I mean, good judging player ability, good judging player potential, okay working with youngsters. The rest of his mentals are pretty good. He's been my youth development guy since the save began. Maybe it's just lack of resources. We're a Premier League club now. We've actually had 3 or 4 levels of youth recruitment go up, so we're no longer grabbing the kid that's walking by the stadium on his way to the Dunkin' Donuts right around the corner. No, it's Krispy Kreme that's right around the corner. Okay, let's take a look. Joe Gritoro Lawson. 1.5 star current. The natural fitness is nice. Get him a tutor right now, see what happens. Hey, you won Player of the Month. Okay. And I won February Coach of the Month. That's nice. Okay, we've got Newcastle coming up. We'll be back with that match in just a bit. Well, for some reason, about 10 or 12 minutes into the game, OBS crashed. But it didn't kick up a warning that it had crashed. It just, the window popped up and there was some sort of error. And it stopped recording. And you all missed a pretty decent game that we won in the rain at Newcastle. Despite the fact they pretty much dominated us stats-wise, 24 shots, 7 on target, decent possession advantage. We had 10 shots, 5 on target. I think the big key was that Borja Mayoral went out in the 14th minute with a foot injury. Hank Kremer scored the only goal in the 69th minute. Show that to you here. Wilson passed it to Camille, crossed it in, and Kremer was there. It almost looked like the angle was just not going to be enough, but it was a well-executed counter off the set piece. As a result, we are out of the drop zone. Barely. The problem is, I alluded to this before the start of the last game, Liverpool, Burnley, Stoke, Man City, Arsenal, Man United, Hull, Middlesbrough, West Brom, and Chelsea. Of those teams, Middlesbrough is about the only really winnable one we have. West Brom, maybe. Burnley, maybe. Everybody else, it's a top 8 team. So, fun times. We play Chelsea on the bounce here in a couple of days. The question is, how far ahead do we skip? Do we go all the way to Burnley, Liverpool? You know what? We're going to skip ahead to at least Arsenal and see what happens there. Hopefully we'll have a better idea where we stand. Could use some help, though, that's for sure. I'm wondering if this win streak we've been on has been too little too late. We're in a relegation fight. The board wanted us to fight bravely against relegation. I think going down to the championship could be a 2 to 3 year process to get back up, and I don't want to be one of these yo-yo teams that's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I think if we can stay in the Premier League, we can get a commensurate transfer budget and wage budget that would allow me to bring in a few more players of quality. Staying in the Premier League means we can actually attract some quality players as opposed to overpaying for players in the Championship. But we've done well for ourselves. I'm not going to say we've righted the ship 100%, but the fact that we've crawled out of the automatic relegation spot is definitely a feather in our cap. Sorry for the unevenness of this episode. I'm really sorry you guys missed the Newcastle game. Even though there was just the one goal, there were a lot of quality highlights. And I can't apologize enough for that. That said, if you have liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM18, and I thank you for watching.